What's up, everybody? Welcome to Runner Score Podcast. It's two guys just talking about sports. Yeah, pretty much it. I'm Cam Lynch
Pretty much.
with my dude, Markel. How you doing, bro?
My guy, I'm feeling good, feeling blessed.
Yeah,
Football's getting interesting, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Football's getting real interesting.
yeah.
So I'm excited, bro.
College football's ending. Bowl games, and then uh, USC quarterback from DC won.
Heisman Trophy winner.
Yeah,
That's what's up, man. The first.
yeah. What team do you think will take him? What team do you think is desperate for a quarterback?
There's a lot of teams that need a quarterback.
Mm,
I mean, if we want to go down the list,
yeah.
you got Texans, the Browns,
Mm-hmm.
Steelers,
Oh,
Seattle.
that's crazy. Steelers have Mitch True. No, they have Kenny Pickett
Yeah,
and Trubisky.
like I said, the Steelers need a quarterback. Panthers, the Panthers need a quarterback.
Yeah,
The 49ers look like they found themselves a quarterback, but I'm not that committed into Brock Purdy.
yeah.
Uh who else? The Patriots need a quarterback now.
What? You saying no more Mac Jones?
Matt Gone.
Yeah.
Who else needs a quarterback? The Packers might need a quarterback after this season start looking for some quarterbacks. The Falcons need a quarterback.
Mhm.
Uh Titans are okay, but I think they're going to need a quarterback.
Mhm.
And then the Rams. The Rams, they don't really got nothing working right now. They got Baker Mayfield, but I don't really like him at QB.
No. Did you say Jets?
Nope, I did not.
You don't think Jets need QB? You think White's going to take care of them?
As long as they're winning.
It's something crazy I heard. I heard this at work, right? Tell me why
What you hear, man?
somebody said that Aaron Rodgers could possibly go to the Jets. I was like, what?
That's not a that's not a crazy thought.
Aaron Rodgers
I
going
don't
to
like
the
it.
Jets? Yeah.
But think about it, they got a defense, so he doesn't have to worry about that.
Mhm.
Um, they have a decent offensive line.
Yep.
I can see that. I can see that working out for him.
Yep.
Now, would I want that? Sure, because it gets him out of my division. But I don't know how successful they would be. They have the defense. So I mean, if White could do it, why not Aaron Rodgers? If anybody, Aaron Rodgers, right?
hmm Exactly. What about Lamar Jackson? You think they're gonna franchise tag him, or is he gonna be with a different team?
I'd franchise tag.
hmm
You're not gonna go nowhere, and that's the. I don't know. I want him to get paid, and if they don't want to pay him, I want him to leave.
Right.
But at the same time, your home's your home.
Yeah.
But if he feels like it's time for to get up and go,
hmm
I'd be excited to see him go some different places.
Yeah.
Now, if you saw Lamar Jackson on some different teams,
Uh,
what teams would you see?
Crazy thing when the one of the other employees we talking about Aaron Rodgers going to the Jets. I just threw it out there. I said, what about Lamar Jackson? Because I don't think he has a contract. I mean, he go to the Jets or Falcons. Him and with Kyle Pitts.
Yeah,
They,
Atlanta could work out for him. It could,
hmm And then
or
let me see, what's another good one? Oh
The New
man,
York Giants.
him going to the Giants and starting over Daniel Jones.
They have a large market, so
Yeah.
they'll have enough money to pay him.
Uh-huh.
They got a running game.
Yeah.
They have Saquon. He has a weapon in that.
Right.
Darius Slayton's getting a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
That'd
who
be
else?
crazy.
I know he wouldn't want to go to the Browns.
Nah.
The Saints could be a possibility if the coaching staff want to change a little bit of the offense, but they're an open team. They use Taysom Hill.
Yeah.
That would be interesting.
So that means
The
somebody has.
Steelers would be cool for him, but it would not work. He didn't play against them too much for him to,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I don't think he'd do that to himself.
But that'd be kind of crazy. If he goes to the Saints, Andy Dalton or James Winston, one of them has to go.
I say if Aaron Rodgers retire, I wouldn't be surprised if Packers were in the run to pick up Lamar.
That's a good one. That's a good
I'd
one.
hate to play against him.
Yeah.
If Lamar Jackson was the Packer and I'd have to hate Lamar Jackson, I'd be so sad. That really throw me off. Like of all teams,
Yeah.
shoot, he didn't.
He go to Seattle, start over Geno.
For the Colts.
Okay, the Colts, Matt Ryan, and then
With Jonathan Taylor.
yeah, and then what's the other quarterback? Nick Foles. Nick Foles is getting old too. So him and Jonathan Taylor, and I think the Colts have a pretty solid tight end as well.
What if he went to the Titans? Imagine an option run with Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry.
Oh my!
Like, do you really want to make Lamar pitch the ball to Derrick Henry and then you have to tackle Derrick Henry? Or do you want to chase Lamar Jackson up the field? Or do you want to chase both of them up the field?
If that happens, they have to make it past first round of playoffs.
Right?
There's no way they don't make it to the playoffs with that type of setup.
Oh.
Yeah, but
who else would they be interested with?
What game stood out to you? Because there was a whole bunch of games where teams had a lead, blew the lead, and it's just like what's going on here.
You know what was the most interesting game? Where them boys at? Was it there we go. Vikings Colts.
Uh-huh.
I remember I was chilling in the crib and my man's called me. He said, "Yo, Colts are spanking the Vikings." Because he had the money on the money line. So he's like, bro. He said, bro, the Vikings is taking the L. I said, ain't no way. He said, nah. Look at the score. I looked 33-zip. I said, what? I was like, they're not scoring. Like, I stopped looking at the games for today. I was chilling. And then next thing you know, I get that notification on NFL Fantasy.
Yeah.
And it's showing I think he showed Justin Jefferson scored. Pop up on my phone. I look at it. I see the numbers. I said, hold up, they winning. The notification said game over. I said, I look back. I said, oh, that's a comeback.
Yeah.
That's a real comeback, man.
Mm-hmm.
Very impressed by the Vikings. That's going to come back in the playoffs for sure.
Yeah.
To be able to do that, very impressive. The Bills held off the Dolphins. I thought that was because it's a battle of the wide receiver core: Stephon Diggs, Gabe Davis, or Tyreek Hill and Penguin.
Penguin.
Mr. Waddle, Jalen Waddle.
Yeah.
So I like that. I like the Bills. I like the Bills in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Eagles concern me because they only beat the Chicago Bears by 5.
Mm-hmm.
The Detroit Lions started the season 1-6, I think. Now they're 7-7.
Which is
they're
crazy.
On an uptrend.
Yeah. Because I think
Chiefs are doing Chief things.
Yeah.
Steelers and Panthers, they battled each other out. Where do you think your team's going? What are y'all doing? What's up with the Panthers?
I don't know. Looking at the NFC South, Buccaneers are in the first. They're 6-8. Us, Saints, and Falcons were tied at 5-9. I truly believe that it might come to a close. Let me see what teams the rest of their schedule. So they have Detroit. We'll get into that.
Detroit's playing well.
Yeah, Detroit is definitely playing well.
Are y'all just trying to tank?
Huh?
Do y'all want to tank?
I don't know.
What position do you feel like you need to fill first?
Quarterback for sure. All we have is Sam Darnold, our rookie. He's injured, and then we have PJ Walker. Like we're having trouble at quarterback for sure.
Yeah, but didn't y'all draft Sam Darnold?
No, the Jets draft Sam Darnold. We traded for him.
All right.
But then we had a
So
bucket.
who's the last QB y'all drafted?
That was Matt Corral this past draft from Ole Miss.
Ah.
Yeah, but our last 2 games are conference games. Buccaneers January 1st, and then we play the Saints.
Why do you feel like your quarterbacks are not successful ever since having Cam Newton?
I don't know. I think it's just first is head coaching. It's the coaching staff and just trying to establish that offensive scheme, to be honest. 2015 was one of our best seasons and had all the pieces there. Our defense is okay. I mean, they're struggling, but it's mainly our offense and just trying to get in sync. So
a lot of times, because I'm starting to realize that this season, sometimes a regular quarterback and a good offensive scheme isn't enough.
Yeah.
Like, because sometimes it takes a generational talent, a quarterback, to expand the offense.
Yeah.
Because if the quarterback isn't there, or the skill set or the mindset isn't there, all the plays you might want to do in as far as your offense and your scheme is set up, you might not be able to get to.
Yeah. So
I'm like, because like I'm with the Chicago Bears, right? Never had a quarterback. Endless coaches, endless defenses. Offense never really clicked. Even when Jay Cutler, Brandon Marshall, Matt Forte, now offense wasn't like that. You know?
Yeah.
So it was the Matt Forte show as far as the offense was concerned.
Pretty much.
So when you get to that, it's like at some point the offense isn't going to change. It's football is going to be football. The skill set got to be there because like we didn't do this last season. We had Justin Fields, but Justin Fields played a few games and he wasn't given the structure. Like that was generally just the coach. Yeah. But this year, you put there's a big difference in how our team plays when Justin Fields is on the field and when another quarterback is on the field. You know what I'm saying? The offense is the same, but you got to change it depending on who it is. Yeah. So my thing is, what if my Bears drafted a better quarterback earlier?
That's tough.
Would that be an impact? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if we had picked up Lamar Jackson? Will we still be trash? Or would offensively our numbers look better and we could say, hey, we have a quarterback?
I think
because we don't know for sure if Lamar Jackson becomes Lamar Jackson on another team. Right. He was just put in a great situation and he got to show off that he was a generational talent.
I think it all comes down to coaching and what their mindset is and how they want to run the offense.
Yeah. But what about players like Geno Smith? Where it's like, you're just a regular talent and then now you're a Pro Bowler in your 10th year. Mm-hmm. Was it the offense or what's going on? Or did you just decide to become talented and become skillful in your job?
I think it was just that trade, Russell Wilson getting traded and him getting those reps whenever he could and just trying to build up his skills, pretty much it. But a couple games for me that stood out. Chiefs and Texans. That
Yeah.
went to overtime. That's kind of shocking because the Texans almost beat Dallas. Somehow Dallas was able to pull out the win in the last minute. I definitely give it to the Texans. They're trying to do something. They're trying to show that they're not going to be a team that, okay, yeah, we have a bad record. Y'all just going to walk all over us. I mean, it's a little too late. I wish they'd done it during the season.
He said too little, too late.
Yeah. Another game that stood out.
Patriots, Raiders.
Nah, for me, it was Jaguars and Cowboys. That went to overtime, and the Jaguars won. And the Cowboys are supposed to be a playoff team.
Offense, man. Dak Prescott got to be out there.
Yeah,
and defense can't be gambling. The star players got to show up and be star players. If we even look at the stats, Dak Prescott 23 for 30, 256 yards, 3 touchdowns.
They gotta share the screen so they know what we're talking about.
Dak Prescott, you know what I'm saying? 23 for 30, 256 yards, 3 touchdowns, elite performance. Let's see the player stats all the way. But he also had 2 interceptions. It looked elite.
Yeah, that's kind
but he had 2 interceptions. That's not elite at all.
That's kind of
Ezekiel Elliott did his thing. Yeah. 16 carries, 58 yards, 1 tutty. Tony Pollard, 19 for 75. It's a good mix. CeeDee Lamb had a great game. Noah Brown showed up, 2 touchdowns, 49 yards. Hit the stat sheet a little bit.
Yeah.
They played well, but Dak got to show up. That should be 20. That should be 25 for 30, 270 yards, 5 touchdowns, no interceptions. Literally, both those drives could have been passing touchdowns for that.
Yeah.
And see, look at them. 27 for 42, 318, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. Trevor Lawrence, elite performance.
That's definitely. You ain't gonna clap it up for him. You clap it up for any other quarterback or whatever. Come on, bro.
But you want to know who was the star in this game?
Travis Etienne.
1 minute. Orders, right?
But Travis Etienne was definitely the star.
No.
You got
the star of the game was the tight end.
Oh, you had the tight end?
Yes, bro. Receiving. Evan Ingram. 8 catches, 62 yards. Great performance. Great performance by him. And they actually messed up his stats because I believe he scored a touchdown.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, I believe they gave it to, I don't know who this is, but Evan Ingram. 8 catches, 62 yards, and I believe he scored.
What about
but Christian saying Kirk? He did. Huh?
What about Christian Kirk? How you feel about his performance?
They didn't put it up there, so I guess he didn't perform well. But Travis Etienne, 19 carries, 103 yards. Zay Jones, 6 catches, 109 yards, 3 touchdowns. Great performance. Let's get into some more. Oh, that's what it is.
How you feel
right
about
here, the Patriots Raiders? I wanted to get to that. Yeah. Did you see how the game ended?
That was that right there. That was crazy. I don't know. He had it. I don't know why he would pitch the ball.
All he had to do was take a knee. So for those that don't know, The score is 24-24. Patriots have the ball. There's 3 seconds left on the clock. Patriots decide to go for a run play. They run the ball. The running back gets a first down and more. But as he's running, he decides that instead of just going down and going to overtime, he's going to pitch the ball. And he pitches the ball to Rhamondre Stevenson pitches the ball to no other than Jakobi Meyers. Now, Mr. Myers runs with the ball and runs around defenders, side to side. He tries to cut a little bit. And when this man right here feels like he's about to get tackled, you know what he does? He throws the ball 30 yards down the field to this man, Mac Jones. And you know what Mac Jones does? He doesn't attempt to catch the ball. He allows the defensive lineman to catch the ball. And then he allows the defensive lineman to give him a Derrick Henry stiff arm and then high step it like he's Deion Sanders into the end zone to win the game.
I got a question for you. With that type of play, do you think with that type of play and this type of season for the Patriots, and they've kind of had a couple shaky seasons. I think the last season was kind of shaky for him as well. Do you think Bill Belichick will still be the head coach? Do you think Robert Kraft and Bill Belichick's relationship has kind of been a little bit rocky?
I'll let you know this. As long as Tom Brady is out there, Bill is going nowhere. Bill is always going to be there.
Right.
Because I think Tom Brady's going to try to retire as a Patriot. Bill can coach for a long time. Bill got 10 more years of coaching if he wanted to. But for Patriot fans, this is the epitome of why did we let Tom go? Tom's looking old now. He's looking dusty right now, yes. But Tom wouldn't have allowed that to happen. That's not happening under Tom Brady's regime. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The whole team will know, hey, if you don't get it, go down.
Exactly.
No one's throwing the ball 30 yards cross field and throwing an interception on a pitch. Through a 30-yard pitch backwards. We could just go to overtime.
Exactly.
Hey.
But that's crazy though. I mean,
that's the thing that's what happens when you don't have Tom Brady on your team, because it's like you have someone that you trust is going to make a play. Jakobi Meyers in his interview even said, hey, I was in the moment. I was trying to be the guy and I was just doing too much.
Yeah.
And it's like when no one's the guy and everybody wants to be the guy, you got people trying to play like superheroes. When you just got to do your job. So you don't got to save the day. You just got to do your job. Everyone just got to do their job.
Yeah.
But when you have a quarterback like Tom Brady that does his job to the T, no pun intended, you know what I'm saying? You got the best of the best doing their job.
Yeah.
Small things like that don't happen. You're not allowed to make those mental farts, the mental mistakes like that, because there's too much expected of you. But when you have your running back running for 19 for 172, you give him the ball, he's trying to save the day because this game he's playing like the guy. You know what I'm saying? He wants to make a nice pitch. It worked. The pitch worked.
Yeah.
But at that moment, he was doing too much. He's trying to be the guy.
He definitely was.
Jakobi Meyers, 2 for 47. He's the starting receiver. He had the best stats of the game.
Damn.
He has more than half of Mac Jones' receiving yards for the game, bro. So it's like he wasn't ready, and you put him in a moment to be the guy. He wasn't ready for that spotlight. You know what he do? He had the spotlight. I'm gonna throw it away. 30 yards. The defensive lineman caught it in the air like it was a pick six, and then stiff. Did you see the stiff arm? Did you see the stiff arm?
I saw the stiff arm.
That was a bad slip. Mac Jones didn't even like. You got to think, bro. The game is on the line. Your quarterback sees a defensive lineman get a pick,
Mm-hmm.
and he whiffs at a tackle and gets stiff armed, face
Like,
planted backwards,
yeah,
hands in the air, can't do nothing.
yeah.
Falling down, praying to God, please help me. Why am I in this situation right now? Cameras on me. I am folding.
Mm-hmm.
Help me.
Yeah, sound like Kevin Hart. Yeah,
Help, look, literally, help me. I'm following. He's literally watching cleats go across his face,
uh-huh.
and they are running to the. And it didn't even look like he tried to make the tackle. I promise you, if Lamar Jackson sees a lineman about to catch the ball, Lamar's clipping his legs.
Oh yeah,
Think about it, bro. Think about being a quarterback. You're getting hit by a defensive lineman all day. Getting hit by a defensive lineman all day. You see a defensive lineman jumping in the air
yeah.
to catch a pick, and you're the last line of defense at this point.
You gotta
And
make it work.
you didn't want to get your head on. He teeing up when you
Yeah, you gotta do something. You gotta hit him.
get him. You got to get him down, bro. Push him. He
Mm-hmm.
does not have balance like that. I promise you.
Exactly.
But
That
yeah, man, that game was a disappointment.
yeah. What about the Bengals? Nah, the Buccaneers and Bengals. That was Buccaneers almost won the game, but something happened and then they just came
You
back.
you you want to know what happened?
But the full touchdown.
Joseph Burrow.
Yeah.
His name might just be Joe, but I'm gonna call him Joseph. Joseph Burrow. 27 for
Oh,
39, 200 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception.
mm,
Great freaking game. It's not elite, but great. He needed 50 more yards to be elite.
yeah.
That's just how the numbers roll. Jamar Chase, Tyler Boyd, Mitchell Wilcox, Joe Mixon, everybody got a piece. And I like to see that, man. Especially when you're trying to make a playoff run, man. Everybody got to eat. Joe
Mhm.
Burrow really spread the ball around. Everyone got a chance to score. It looks like it looked like the Buccaneers defense just didn't exist. And then Tom, 30 for 44, 312, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He basically did no better than Dak Prescott.
Exactly.
And we just can't have that. Not if we want to win. Even the receiving, I mean, Chris, Mike, Russell, everybody got a chance. It just wasn't enough. Too many interceptions.
How you feel about Leonard Fournette? You think he's still gonna be a Buccaneer, or you think he might go somewhere?
Wherever you go, it's like getting baby Derrick Henry. It's 1A, 1B. Leonard Fournette can be that guy. You just got to keep him on his A game, keep him going, keep him pushing. You know what I'm saying? You got to feed him. You're going to get, the more carries you give him, I feel like the better he get. But, he's in a situation where it's like Tom Brady's the quarterback. We're going to throw the ball 30 times. So he's not always going to get the looks that he wants to get. But come playoffs, when you need that first down run, I think that's when Leonard Fournette really starts putting his foot in the ground and showing off.
Hey, could you imagine a running back core with Derrick Henry and Leonard Fournette? That'd be kind of crazy. No, I got another one. Leonard Fournette and man, the running back from the Packers. Not the one
AJ
with
Dillon,
yeah, AJ Dillon.
it sounds even better.
Which one?
And they play close to each other.
Uh-huh.
Not even that close. We're close enough. Saquon and Jonathan Taylor. 1A, 1B.
Oh, that'd be tough. That'd be like Ricky Williams and Cadillac from the Dolphins when they was doing the Wildcat. That'd be tough. That'd be really tough.
With Lamar Jackson at quarterback.
That's a dream team. That's kind of like a dream team right there.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and put who will be the tight end?
I don't know. I kind of like Kyle Pickett because he's a hybrid. But if we want like a solid tight end,
You know who you got to get.
Kelsey. Who?
Travis.
Yeah.
Throw Travis at tight end. Who will be the receiver? You give me the X, the Y, and the Z.
Yeah. Damn.
You're gonna have to get a big receiver for the X, probably.
I like Mike Evans. Mike Evans. He's a big wide receiver.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Mine, I'd probably go Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's your secondary receiver? And so the other receiver on opposite side of the field. Someone where they gotta catch the ball, gotta make a play, they gotta be the second guy.
I say Odell. That's kind of crazy, but I say Odell.
I'm going Diggs.
You going Diggs?
I like the way he run his routes.
Yeah.
And then who will be your slot receiver?
Oh, Hill. Tyreek Hill. That's easy. Tyreek Hill, of course.
Adams with Diggs and then Hill in the slot. You got Jonathan Taylor, Saquon at running back. Oh, that look nasty, boy. Lamar at QB. I don't know if you're going to run it, pass it, hitch it, fucking kick that bit. So yeah, I can do whatever you want with that kind of offense.
Mm-hmm. And then,
all right, if you were setting up a defense though,
yeah,
give me two DMs
from this generation or
from this season. Yeah.
All right. Two DNs. Chase Young, and damn, what's another good DN? Is Bradley Chubb a DN, right?
Yeah,
I go with Bradley Chubb.
I like that. I think I do Chase Young and I do Khalil Mack on the opposite side. What would you do for give me your two corners?
Oh, let me see. I gotta look up some names because I'm drawing blanks on names.
I'm gonna do Jalen Ramsey.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna take the corner from the Jets, Sauce Gardner. Cause he's tall.
And he's locking
tall. And he's strapping, so that'd be cool.
Yeah. I think I would definitely go Xavier Howard.
I like his game.
And Jair Alexander. No. Trayvon Diggs.
Him too. Yeah. Can't forget about him.
Yeah.
He a gamer too. He a gamer too for sure. And then let's get into a couple of these games coming up. The game that just passed on Thursday. Mm-hmm. So yesterday, Jaguars-Jets. Jaguars with the win over the Jets. Let's see how our guys did. Trevor Lawrence, 20 for 31, 229. No touchdowns, no interceptions. But he played amazing. Yeah, he ran for a touchdown. Huh?
I said more of a defensive game. It's not bad.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Evan Ingram with another good game. 7 catches, 113.
Mm-hmm.
Very impressive. Travis Etienne caught a little bit. I
like this game. This was a pretty good game, to be honest with you. I mean, on the Jets side, it wasn't that great, but two teams that people really doubt year after year, and they're doing pretty well. It was pretty good.
For a team that just dropped 40 on the Cowboys, and then you hold them to 20 or 19.
Yeah.
I'm not that angry. You just want your offense to do better. I mean, Zach Wilson was 9 for 18 for 92 and an interception. Then Chris Stravler came in 10 for 15 for 90. There's the offense. You got to get the offense going, man. You got to get somebody active. Somebody you got to do something because it looks like everybody just. I don't know. Those aren't pretty stats.
It's not.
They're not pretty stats at all.
Jaguars
Like,
on the playoff team, right? Jaguars on the playoff team. Are they? Are they wild card or no?
they're a wild card team for sure.
Wild card.
But I mean, let me get down to my guys. They're 7-8.
Mhm.
But you got teams like Ravens 9-5, Bengals 10-4, Chargers 8-6, Chiefs 11-3, Dolphins 8-6, Patriots 8-3.
Mhm.
I think I read that wrong. Ain't no way there is. Yeah, Bills 11-3, Patriots are 7-7, Jets are 7-8. So I mean, they're in there. They are in there for sure. They're just not there. And
Yeah.
on the opposite side, Eagles 13-1, Cowboys 10-4. You got an 8-5 Giants and a 7-6 Commanders. This in the NFC is they're playing well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Next season, fellas, that 3-11 kind of hurt my heart.
You know what? You know what? Another team that kind of disappoints me: Cardinals. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, because I thought Kyler Murray and
Kyler
they're
Murray.
just. I don't think they meant to play bad. I think it just happened that way.
Yeah.
They're 4-10.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, we could say the same thing about Super Bowl champs, the Rams. They're 4-10, playing terrible.
That's just disappointing. Like that's really disappointing. Not even.
Like, y'all won the Super Bowl last year. Y'all couldn't retain anything.
Yeah. Damn. I know a lot of people were hurt. I know they probably ready to burn them jerseys. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Them boys tired.
Yeah.
But what game are you looking forward to this week coming up? Well, Sunday.
Game I'm looking forward to. Let me see. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna give you three. I'm gonna give you three. All right. So first, Lions Panthers. I mean, I hope we could get it done because there was a couple games. I think it was the one before Steelers when they played the Steelers that they got the win, and I thought they were going to lose. But hopefully they could get that win. Another game, I'd probably say Eagles Cowboys.
That's gonna be a game to watch for sure.
Yeah, and then Seahawks Chiefs. Seahawks Chiefs.
That's gonna be a butt kicking, but I understand.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I'm kind of optimistic about the Seahawks and what Geno Smith can do because the Chiefs again are coming off of a bad win. It's a win, but it's a bad win because they won.
It's not a blowout like it's supposed to be.
Yeah, and they almost had a possibility of losing to the Texans, who were like a 1-13 team, 1-12 or something. So let's see what the Seahawks can do. But what are your three?
Man, I am looking at the Eagles and the Cowboys, just like you.
Mm-hmm.
The Packers and Dolphins is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
The Giants and the Vikings is going to be a good game.
Yeah.
And I want to see my Bills against. I want to see my Bears against the Bills.
You change your loyalty, huh? Say I want to see my Bills.
Nah, because the Bills. I want the Bills to win the Super Bowl because my team's not making the playoffs. So I want Stephon Diggs to win a Super Bowl. That's what I want right now.
That would be nice.
Yeah, he earned it. He plays well.
Oh, question right off the dome.
Answer right off the dome.
Which Diggs brother is going to make it to the Super Bowl first?
Stephon.
You think Stephon before Trayvon?
because the Bills defense doesn't play terrible.
Mm-hmm.
And the Cowboys offense plays terrible. So
Yeah.
as much as the defense plays well, if you got Dak on the ball, are you gonna win?
Yeah.
And the Bills, they got a good team, but their defense can hold their own. They're 11-3. The defense can hold its own.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, you got an offense that scores 27-24, 42-15, 21 is ooh.
Yeah, you messed up, Brody.
23-20 against the Ravens, 38 on the Steelers, 24 on they beat the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
It was early in the season, but they did beat the Chiefs.
Yeah.
So the Bills, bro, the Bills are nice. The Bills have a nice team. Let's look at their roster, bro. Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, Devin Singletary, Dalvin Cook's little brother,
Mm-hmm.
Ed Oliver, Naeem Hines. They got some dogs out there, man. And they playing well. And you got Stephon Diggs and Josh Allen leading the way.
Yeah. That's
Let me see. Beat the Jets, beat the Patriots, beat the Lions, beat the Browns. Vikings gave them a run for their money, but that was in overtime.
mm-hmm.
And the loss to the Bills, I mean the Jets by 3, but they're on a run.
Yeah.
So I mean they had 2 losses back to back. They just hit a bad little week. Mm-hmm. Whatever happened after they played the Packers, you know what I'm saying? They just hit a little rough.
Yeah.
And it rolled over into the Vikings. Who else did they lose to? And they lost to the Duck. Bro, all these games they done lost by 3. They're not getting whooped. They're not losing bad.
No, not at all.
Literally, a field goal wins this game. Field goal won this game. Field goal can win this game.
Mm-hmm.
There's not one game where it's like, ooh, they're, you know, they just, a loss is a loss. It happens. It's football. You got to be ready. Yeah, they haven't gotten blown out, man. I got a lot of faith in the Bills.
Going to the Super Bowl. Cowboys.
If I go to the Cowboys, where them boys at? Where them boys at? I
think you passed.
Where the boys? We go to the Cowboys 10-4. But let's look at the losses, man. Let's look at the losses. 40-34, lost by 6.
Mm-hmm. Packers.
Lost by 4, lost by 3. Got spanked by the Eagles by 9. And they got whooped by the Buccaneers early, 19-3. Yeah, you lose Dak, but it's, you know, it's up to Dak Prescott. Like, you know, they beat the Texans by 4. You're supposed to blow them out.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a credit. This shouldn't be this disparity right here really shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's definitely crazy because you would have thought they would.
But then you spank the Vikings by, like, if you want to win, you got to win. I mean, a game is a game, football game is a football game, but
yeah,
you know, and then this terrible loss.
Yeah,
this terrible loss right here, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
So we're going to see. I have faith in them, but if I had to choose this season, Stephon Diggs getting the Super Bowl or Trayvon Diggs, I think the Bills limit their mistakes.
Yeah, they do.
And
they definitely do. Yeah, and then Josh Allen, he's more mobile than what's his name, Dak. Yeah, but why you stop the share screen? We got picks, bro.
You bet.
Yeah. We gotta make our predictions.
Thought you wanted to see my face, man. Thought you wanted to see my face.
Yeah, we gotta
you ready? You want to make some picks?
Yep. So, all right. We missed the Jaguars, Jets. I mean, it is what it is. But Falcons, Ravens, who you got?
Ravens. Even though I think Tyler Huntley's playing, I'll go with the Ravens.
Yeah, I don't think Mariota has it. So Ravens.
Panthers, Lions.
I'm gonna go with the Panthers. I really hope they get the win, but Detroit has been on a hot streak, to be honest with you.
I'm gonna go with your Panthers too. I think they're going to hit a bump in the road. I don't know why. I don't know who on your team is going to help them, but I'll go with y'all.
I hope DJ Moore. I hope DJ Moore can be that leader.
Yeah, somebody got to put the ball in his hands though. He's a receiver, not a quarterback.
I know. I hope we draft a quarterback. I hope we do.
I hope y'all do too. Bring y'all back to the golden era.
I know it's a
You feel me?
I know. I miss him. I wish he was still playing.
I know, man. It's all good.
Yeah.
Seahawks, Chiefs.
You know, I picked this game, but to be honest, I think the Chiefs, even though the Chiefs did play bad against the Texans, I think Andy Reid got on them, and hopefully they got it together.
Never bet against the house, man. Never bet against the house.
What about you? You Chiefs?
Yeah. Saints, Browns.
Two teams, two struggling teams. Deshaun Watson or Andy Dalton?
I'm going with Deshaun.
You going with Deshaun?
Yes, sir. The Dookie Browns.
I'm gonna go Saints.
Texans or Titans?
Titans.
I'm going with Derrick Henry.
I'm not
I'm
going
with Derrick Henry.
I mean, the Texans, like I said earlier, they're trying to do something, but it's a little too late. It'd be crazy if they get a win. It'd be crazy if they show up and get a win. Say by like 3 or so.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
But, all right. I'm gonna go Titans. I'm gonna go Titans.
Bengals, Patriots.
Bengals. Oh my God.
There we go. Giants, Vikings.
That's a good one. That's another good one. Didn't they already play against each other?
I'm pretty sure the Vikings probably won that interaction.
Yeah, but the Giants, they seem like they're doing something. I'm gonna go Giants.
I got the Vikings.
You got Vikings.
Bills, Bears.
I mean, I want to keep hope alive, but I ain't gonna hold you. It's the Bills, bro. It's the Bills.
I respect it. But you know who I'm picking.
Of course. A loyal fan. I ain't gonna hold you.
3-11, but we might go 4-11. You never know.
Which is true. Which is definitely true.
Commanders, 49ers.
I got 49ers. I got 49ers on that one.
That's a fact. Eagles, Cowboys.
Eagles.
I want the Cowboys to win.
You going Cowboys? Nah, dog. I want the Eagles.
I put it like this. I saw what the streets looked like when the Eagles won the Super Bowl that one time. I don't need these Eagles fans sitting here with we got 2 Super Bowls within the last 6 years or whatever it is. I don't want to hear that.
I know.
I don't need to. I'd rather the Cowboys win a Super Bowl for talking trash all these years than Eagles win a second Super Bowl within 10. I can't handle that. I don't want that. So Cowboys.
I don't like
I got
Cowboys.
Eagles burning out in the playoffs. First game they lose,
Really,
gone.
that's wild. That's definitely wild.
And I like Jalen Hurts, but I don't want him playing for the Eagles. Play for the Dolphins. Make them great.
Him and David
Pick a
too.
franchise that deserves it. The Eagles don't deserve it.
Yeah, Dolphins. Imagine that two. They weren't teammates, were they? Tua and Hurts. Didn't one transfer before?
They were teammates, and then Jalen Hurts transferred to Oklahoma.
Right. Okay. But
So
I mean,
Jalen Hurts was starting, and then he got hurt. Tua played. Then they like shared time a little bit, and then Tua was kind of like the clear cut guy. So Jalen left.
yeah, that'd be
But Jalen, when he was the starter his freshman, sophomore, junior year,
a good reunion.
crazy.
That'd
Hmm?
be. I said that'd be a good reunion on the Dolphins.
Like I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's more than welcome to pull back up to Alabama. I feel like
Yeah.
he done did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did that. He did that for Alabama. I'm
Mhm.
talking about when he used to have his dreads.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He cut them joints when he got to Oklahoma. I feel like,
Yeah, he did.
but Raiders or Steelers?
Raiders. I'm gonna go
Yeah, I like that answer too. The Packers Dolphins,
Dolphins.
same. Broncos Rams.
Ooh, oh my God. Russell Wilson and
I'm going Rams.
a struggling Rams all around.
I'm going with Baker Mayfield. Sadly,
You're going with Baker Mayfield?
I'm going with the Rams defense. How about that?
Rams deep.
Rams defense against a struggling Russell Wilson.
Uh-huh.
It shouldn't be hard. You feel me? Like you should just be able to win that.
But it's oh man, what's both of them? Both of them 4-10.
I'm going with the defense.
Ah,
Jalen Ramsey and Aaron Donald or random niggas on the Broncos.
yeah, because they lost Bradley Chubb. They traded him to the Dolphins, which is crazy. I don't know why they do that, but I'll go Rams.
Buccaneers, Cardinals.
Buccaneers for sure.
Never go against Brady.
Yeah,
Chargers, Colts.
Chargers. Yeah,
Chargers it is.
man. Just some crazy stuff going on in the world of the NFL. Of course, college football, got the playoffs coming up.
How you feel about your boy going to Colorado?
Deion Sanders. So Deion Sanders, his son, the quarterback, and then another guy,
Travis
Travis.
Hunter.
So them and then plus other 5 stars, 4 stars, or whatever. Everybody's I want to play for prime time. It'd be it'd be crazy if Deion Sanders has the same mojo that he had at Jackson State and turns Colorado into like a top 25 or a top 10, and then they wind up going to a bowl game.
I think
Yeah.
I think if he does Colorado justice, they are a top 5, top 10 team as long as they win.
Yeah. Yeah.
As long as they win and they win a bowl game, Shedeur Sanders is going to the league.
For sure. But it's crazy how.
But he got to win the I think he got to win the Heisman.
Has there been a quarterback who hasn't won a Heisman that had? No, there has been. I think there have been. Quarterbacks that haven't won a Heisman, and then had great careers. There has to be a couple. There has to be.
And had great careers.
Yeah.
Tom Brady.
Case in point.
In fact, he was the last person drafted.
Exactly. Look at
He was the last person drafted, bro.
this man has so many rings.
Yeah.
And then his
The
other.
ones that do win the Super Bowl actually don't even play good that for like Tim Tebow.
Mhm. We'll talk about that another day. But yeah, Deion Sanders, his other son that's on defense, he unfollowed them. He unfollowed his dad and his brother, which I thought was crazy. But HBCUs it's some crazy stuff that go on at HBCUs, and then all the stuff that they bring it to the light about what's going on at JSU and what Deion Sanders had to do for the school and how much money he put in versus how much money he was making. I mean, you can't be upset with him. Like, he did what he could, and at the same time, he still has to feed his family. So
Yeah, but you just a lot of times you just gotta do what's best for you.
yeah, for sure.
And that's why their one son is still at Buffalo.
Mm-hmm. But, damn, bro, you froze. Oh man, Kale is frozen. Due to technical difficulties, we're just going to go ahead and end the podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all check in next week. Peace.